Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 157, the post Halloween episode of At Odds with the Unbreakable Spirit.
I'm the Executioner, Daniel Travis.
I am Matthew Smith, aka the Unbreakable Spirit. We have had trouble recording this today, so let's just start the topic so nothing goes wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Don't you have something to say?
Alright, topic 1.
Topic 1 is Vince's new business venture.
Number 2.
The results of NXT Halloween.
Number 3.
And the predictions for WWE Crown Jewel 2024. Let's start for topic 1. It's an odd episode, which means it's a you.
Okay. So I think the whole Vince McMahon starting an entertainment company is going to be a really interesting idea if it even takes off due to all the Vince McMahon allegations and shit.
Yeah, and it's more specifically stated to be an entertainment hub. And the only one I know is an adult film website. Don't look it up, kids.
Yeah. But, I mean, that is going to be interesting because, in my honest opinion, I don't know if that company's even going to get off the ground while this Vince McMahon shit is still going.
I can definitely see it not getting off the ground, but also with how business savvy Vince is, it also very easily could.
Yep. Yeah. I think that, you know, well,
Jeez, it's fitting that you're the Joker for Halloween.
Yeah, I think while the Vince McMahon stuff is interesting to see, I don't see the company either lasting that long or even getting off the ground.
Especially with people from Vince's regime in WWE.
Yeah, I'm just curious to see, you know, what happened, because I haven't really been that much paying attention, folks, but I don't really know exactly what's gonna go on with the Vince McMahon stuff.
Yeah, and this news broke let's see if this recording was released on Friday, 2 days ago. 3 maybe.
Yeah. Well, however the Vince McMahon stuff goes on, I'm curious to see exactly where the Vince McMahon stuff is gonna go going forward.
Yeah, that's a very good point, and it I know we still haven't technically reviewed the docuseries, but to tell you folks,
Jesus Christ.
it went into detail.
Yeah.
If you want to see how Vince McMahon went from one of the most successful people in the sports entertainment industry to one of the most despised, definitely watch it.
To be honest, I know I'm going off top. I know I'm going on changing topics, but the only thing regarding the Vince McMahon stuff that I am genuinely surprised didn't get touched on in that documentary was the shit that went on with Chris Benoit.
Yeah, because,
Yeah, but anyway, if Vince McMahon does get an entertainment company, I'm very curious to see what happens if it launches. And I'm just curious, if Vince McMahon does do it, what kind of entertainment are we talking?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's adult.
Yeah, true. I wouldn't be surprised if it was adult entertainment either. I mean, that's a big money industry.
And with the scandals, he'd fit right in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And before you ask, yes, I have the timer going. We got like a minute 50. Like, when you think about it, this is fresh, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna follow this venture of Vince's.
Agreed. But I will admit, but I will admit, I am very curious to see where the hell this goes.
I am too, and am I optimistic that it's gonna go well? I don't want it to go well, so no.
Yeah, I don't expect it to go well, but I'll keep my eye on it just to see, what kind of entertainment, because, and I also want to say this, that even when Vince did run the WWE, it wasn't exactly a wrestling company. It was more of a entertainment company than it focused on the wrestling part of it.
Yeah, that's why it got described as a sports entertainment company,
Yeah,
or as I would call it, a sports entertainment empire with how many
money.
companies he owned and how much star power he had.
Yeah, I'm intrigued to see exactly, like what the kind of influence yet. As for my final thoughts is, I'm really intrigued to see where this Vince McMahon stuff goes. I'm probably not gonna watch whatever the hell it is, but and I really wouldn't be, to be honest with you folks, I would not be surprised at all if it doesn't get off the ground.
Yeah, and as for my final thoughts, since Janelle Grant isn't too happy about this, and I'm not really interested, I hope it doesn't get off the ground because this man is too old to be in control of anything. He's in like his 80s probably.
79.
Close enough. We'll be back with the prediction battle results.
Yep.
We are back with topic number 2, the results of the NXT Halloween Havoc 2024 prediction battle. As a reminder, the loser of this battle will have to, if they haven't already, watch Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I'm gonna go in order that we predicted because that's how I always do things. The first match that we predicted was the main event of the show, Trick Williams versus Ethan Page in a Devil's Playground match when they could have just done a Nightmare on 34th Street fight because they're pretty much the same thing. Except this has Falls Count Anywhere.
So it's basically a false count anywhere match.
Yes. It was very chaotic.
Yeah, from the clips I've seen, it looked like it was a very chaotic encounter.
Yeah, and I realized I probably should have gone out of order so this makes sense, but Trick Williams retained after the match, Ridge Holland attacked, and then Bubba Ray got involved. That's leading to something at NXT 2300 or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, the next match that we predicted was the match that kicked off the night that I actually missed because I thought it started at 8 o'clock and not 7. Oops. Tony D'Angelo defending the NXT North American Championship against Oba Femi. And I got first blood on this one, and I also got technically second blood because Tony D'Angelo retained.
What?
What?
I said Tony D'Angelo actually successfully defending against the most dominant North American champion.
Yeah, but let's face it, Oba is ready to move on to better things than the mid-card division.
Yeah, that's fair. Either I
So
could.
I'm up 2, and now we get to the Women's North American Championship match, which we learned a twist. It was a gauntlet match.
Yeah, because Fatal Influence spun the wheel and landed on their choice, so they got to choose the match. So they basically chose, when you think about it, a championship turmoil.
Yeah, and all of the above, if you will.
Which is, I mean, like, hey, it's a nice thing to do for your group, because it's like, hey, either way, your group wins.
Yeah, and history was made because it wasn't the first person. I don't know her name, nor do I care to know it. It wasn't JC Jane, but Fallon Henley, who dethroned Kalani Jordan to become the NXT Women's North American Champion.
And then the debut of Delta/Zier.
Actually, that happened earlier in the night, but yes, Zarya debuted, or actually beat people up in this instance, making her choice clear, but also giving Daniel a point because
Yep.
he was fatal influence.
Yep.
The next match was the ambulance match between Andre Chase and Ridge Holland. Honestly, I wasn't paying attention to this match because I didn't really care about it, if I'm being honest.
Who won?
Ridge Holland. So we are
Okay.
tied going into the final match that we predicted. 2 apiece.
Okay.
The final match that we predicted was the second match of the overall show. Julia and Stephanie Vaquer, probably mispronounced her last name. I don't really care. Taking on Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade. Could 2 of the hottest new signings to NXT beat former NXT Women's Tag Team Champions?
And one having their first or second match.
But the answer overall is yes, they could. Julia and Stephanie defeated Roxanne and Cora, giving me the last point of the show. And also, this is where Zarya sort of made her presence known post-match. And yeah, Travis, if you haven't already, I mean, you could watch this tomorrow. You could watch Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Okay.
Have you watched that?
No, we'll be back with. Hang on. You can start. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. We are back with the third and final topic: the WWE Crown Jewel prediction battle, and the loser has to watch the horror movie. Yeah, but called Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It's still, it's yeah, I know it's Thanksgiving, but it's a mix of both.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here are the 7 matches.
That's a lot for WWE PLE these days. It must be because it's in Saudi.
Yeah, here are the matches in order for a match that I don't really give a shit about the prize. to be honest, about this match, but
Yeah.
because I was there when this thing got revealed, it is Gonta, the world heavyweight champion, represent versus Cody Rhodes.
For the WWE Crown Jewel Championship, if I
Yeah,
remember
no,
correctly.
I'm not even gonna mention those championships because I know quite frankly don't give a shit.
Well,
But
I was
yeah,
just doing it anyway, so,
yeah. Who you got? Gunta or Cody?
well, considering the bloodline will be a little preoccupied at Crown Jewel,
Yes,
I'm going Cody.
I'm going Gunta. But I think this is gonna be a hell of a match.
Oh, I wasn't doubting that. I mean, it is Cody Rhodes versus Gunther.
Cody, who's had banger matches. Gunther, nothing but bangers.
Yeah, like that
Okay,
WrestleMania 39 triple threat.
yes. The next match is for the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. Both are heels. you
Yeah, and
got
if you want to save the participants, I already know what I'm going with.
Liv Morgan versus Nia Jax.
Look, I don't give a if Liv has the entire Judgment Day or a military in her corner. She is not defeating Nia Jax with how Jax has been billed since her return.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. I'm gonna choose Liv Morgan because you got me no choice, but I honestly can't argue with that shit.
And could Tiffany potentially cost Nia? Yeah, but she wouldn't be successful in a cash in. It's Nia freaking Jax, a part of the Anoa'i family.
Yeah, okay, great. The next match, which I'm intrigued to see how this match is gonna go. Seth freaking Rollins, a man that has been booked into a man who since his return to WWE has slowly been built into a monster. Big Bronson Reed.
This match is gonna be good. Is it random? Oh, absolutely.
Well, not really when you think about what Big when Bronson Reed did with Sex Tsunamis.
That's fair.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Bronson Reed, and my reason is because if you have Bronson Reed with how they've been building this guy for months now, because think about this, for months now, all this man's done has been on a path of absolute destruction.
Yep.
Whether it be with Braun Strowman, whether it like just in general, this man has been on a path. I think if you have Bronson Reed beat Seth Rollins, that's gonna create a star.
Yeah, for sure.
But do I think Bronson Reed is gonna do I think it's gonna be an easy win? No.
That's a fair point. I have no argument against it. I'm just choosing Seth Rollins because you didn't really give me a choice.
Okay. Well, this one we have okay. The next one is this heel. Okay, this one's interesting. This one you got. I'm just going in order that I see, but I don't really. You got either you got Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton.
Gunner versus Cutter. Interesting.
And considering this is Kevin Owens' first match since turning heel, and we're all theorizing that Randy might be pulling the strings behind. Randy might just be pulling the strings. Just, waiting for his moment.
Yeah. And you've wanted Kevin to turn heel for a while now.
Yes.
So you must have been happy that he did it in your hometown.
I just wish I saw that beating.
I mean, social media.
Yeah.
Did I send it to you over social media?
Yeah. Anyway, who you got?
I gotta go RKO.
I'll go with.
Not minus the R.
Alright,
I'm going Randy.
Alright, I'm gonna go with the prize fighter. Do I think this is gonna be a brutal match? Yes.
I mean, it's two of the most ruthless wrestlers in the history of WWE getting ready to duke it out.
I'm honestly surprised that this match is not like a street fight or some shit,
It's the first match of a rivalry. You can't give them that type of stuff off bat.
The next match is a triple threat match, which I want to be on the record and say this. What the hell was the point of making LA Knight the special guest referee for match 7 of this banger of a matches? Because I thought the ending of that match was stupid. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system.
No, get it out of your system.
Yeah, I thought making, okay, fine, I'll say it. Making LA Knight the special guest referee just to make a triple threat match was just dumb.
Yeah, whoever booked that is a dummy. Yeah.
Okay, so the next match. This match is you got LA Knight defending his United States Championship versus Andrade versus Carmelo Hayes.
So the megastar is fighting El Idolo and him at the same time, giving himself a 33.3% chance of retention.
Yes, even though he has beaten both men one-on-one for the title, it's a different story. Who you got?
I'm going the megastar.
I'm gonna go with Carmelo.
Okay. Which
And
means Andrade is the wild card.
okay, you got in the last match that I see that is only gonna be the beginning of that has only been going on for 4 years now. But a new chapter of this iconic feud. You got Roman Reigns. This is an actual match. You got the original Bloodline, Roman Reigns and the Usos versus the Bloodline 2.0. Either it's gonna be Jacob, Tangaloa, or Jacob Fatu. If he's even there.
I think it's gonna be Solo and the Tonga brothers because I don't know if Saudi wants a convicted criminal in their country.
That's a good point. Who you got? It's Bloodline OG versus Bloodline Original. Which keep in mind, this is only the beginning of this shit.
Yeah, because they're probably gonna have War Games later next month, or this month I should say, because this will come out in November. Anyways, I'm throwing up the ones for the OTC. Acknowledge Roman Reigns and the Usos. Bloodline OG.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Don't get me wrong, I want the Bloodline, the new OG to win because it'd be nice, but I feel like this new Bloodline needs something major.
Yeah, but Solo isn't the one to give them something major.
Sure. Alright, yep. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
And
all the
with that,
matches.
we'll see you hopefully next week with
Yep.
the results.
See you next week.